Hi guys.
I'm Shauni.
And I'm Mondi. And we've been married for 11 lovely years.
Yes, indeed. And today we're going to talk about the topic, don't blame them too quick. You might be the problem.
That's right, guys. But before we get started, don't forget to hit that notification bell and don't forget to subscribe.
Yes, and we're going to talk about the topic at hand right after this.
Just couldn't resist.
It's everything for me. Okay, don't blame them too quick. You might be the problem. Okay? We see this all of the time. People are so quick to blame the other person in the relationship, but when it's their turn to come and get some of that blame, they don't want to play no more. You see what I'm saying? That's how y'all act. Ain't nobody else got no part in it except for the other person. You see? Right? But today, we're going to discuss how to know if you're the problem.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
I do. And a big part of that is being able to have a conversation with somebody. You know, if you can't have a conversation without going to 1,000 right off the back and having a tirade, you're probably the problem. You know, and I don't want to hear that that's just how I am. That's just how I am. I like to pop off.
No.
That can't work.
No. Will never work.
So how you basically try to solve that is take time, just calm yourself down. If you know you're a pop-off person, you have to relax. You gotta relax and you gotta breathe. You gotta train yourself, really. You really have to train yourself to calm down. Take a beat, take a breath, and just listen first before you respond. And not respond with an answer trying to get back. You know?
That get back is real. When people get mad, like big mad.
Oh, you big man.
You big man. You big man. You both get big mad. Child, I know because it's the same for me. It's hard for me to calm down. This is why I don't put myself in situations where I get big mad. Right? If I see something about to pop off, what I do? I just walk off. Because I know me. And I know I have the propensity to go the off. Okay? And so what I do, I remove myself from the situation.
Yeah. Smart move.
And that's what you have to do in those situations. And then you tell them, look, I'm going to come back when I'm calmed down and I'm able to discuss this situation calmly. Right? And when we can discuss it like two mature adults.
Right.
How do you know that you're the problem? If you walking around like you got angel wings on 24/7 and you nickname your partner Lucifer, you the problem. Yeah, you the problem, right? Because generally in relationships, it's both people.
Absolutely.
Okay? Relationships are cause and effect. Whether you do something or say something directly or indirectly and you didn't even know you did it, it has an effect. Okay? So then it affects the other person. Now they feel in some type of way. Right? And sometimes you don't even know it. Sometimes they don't even know it. And they don't even know why it happened. Right? But you have to understand the cause and effect of the things that you say. So watch what you say. Watch what you do. Right? It's generally a two-sided thing. That somebody said something, somebody did something, blah, 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 blah. And then here we go. Everybody mad at each other and everybody got a problem and don't even know freaking why. Okay? So how do you solve this? You sit down genuinely, sincerely with one another. Look each other in the eyes and say to the other person, what can I do on my behalf? On my part to change the friction that we have with one another. Okay, that's how you start the conversation off. Don't start the conversation off, well, I might have this, I might have done this, but you did that. That ain't gonna never work. You gonna cause more problems than it's worth. Trust me.
Yeah, and you don't want to be like, well, what do you want me to do?
Right.
That what do you want me to do? That's like I give up. I'm just tired of you talking. So what do you want me to do?
Right.
So you can't have that attitude. You gotta be, and how you deliver too, right?
Yes.
How you deliver your message is real important, because if it's not received well, then part of it is probably on you. Person is hearing you. They right in front of you. So if you deliver it poorly and they don't receive it, then that's on you.
100%. 100%.
All right. If you have the my way or the highway mentality, you're the problem.
Yes, indeed.
Listen, a relationship involves compromise. You must have compromise. You can't believe that you know everything. It's impossible to know everything, right? And plus, getting a second opinion really does yield better results from you. You can get another view from another person. And a lot of times people don't want to do that because of their ego, but you gotta drop the ego. Allow yourself to get a second opinion and hear them out.
I know a lot of men don't want to hear what women have to say. And I know this personally because I get attacked all the time. It doesn't matter that I'm right about a situation or not.
Right.
I get attacked simply because I am a black woman. Okay? Simply for that matter. Okay? Y'all got to come out of that. Right? Get out of that narrow mind and that narrow way of thinking. Okay? I have a tendency to look at things from all angles. Okay? I can see things from the man's perspective and the woman's perspective. Okay? And I can see the reason that things are not quite working out on both ends, right? So please get out of that mentality that women can't teach you anything. The most powerful people in the world have a strong, intelligent woman talking to them behind the scenes.
They won't settle for anything less.
Why would you have somebody that can't teach you anything? If you the smartest person in the room, you in the wrong room.
You're in the wrong room.
Okay? So if you were the smartest person in the house, you in the wrong house.
If you act like you're the only one in the relationship that has needs and everyone else should cater to you, but when it comes to them, you show up empty-handed, you're the problem. Let me give you an example, right? So guys, right? We always want a woman to have sex, do it, do that there. But we didn't show up in the relationship with any kind of emotional intimacy, right? And so we just want what we want, but we're not willing to give her what she wants. How does that happen? How does that work? Because women need emotional intimacy. I don't care how much they say they want to have sex. They need emotional intimacy.
100%.
Right? And for you women, if all you can do is spin, and offer sex, that gets old. What else you gonna offer them? Your looks are gonna fade, and I'm not trying to be harsh or judgmental on you, but at some point your looks are gonna fade. And if you base your relationship off of sex and spending money, that's gonna die out and get old real quick, and he'll be on to the next.
Woo, child. That's a whole word. Let the church say.
Amen.
If you are criticizing your partner every time you open your mouth, you're the problem.
Yes.
If you are criticizing your partner every time you open your mouth, you are the problem.
Yes.
Who ain't never got nothing nice to say? And then you wonder why don't nobody never want to be around you.
Exactly.
Now I get it. Sometimes people don't even realize how negative they're being. So they are so used to being negative and so used to criticizing, they don't even realize how much they're criticizing, right? So now this is up to you, the partner, to say to them, look, good God, you are criticizing me at every turn. Give me a freaking break. But why you are criticizing is because you have a lot of pent up problems in the relationship, and instead of sitting down and talking about them and communicating them properly, what you do is find any little thing about that person that you can criticize because you want to project your resentment on them. We can't do that.
Yeah.
Right? So what we have to do is sit down sincerely with that person and say, look, and I don't care if somebody says, oh, nagging. You tell them this. I'd rather talk to you about this and nag you about it now than have a mountain of resentment later and then leave you. So what would you prefer? Should we talk about it and solve the problem now? Or should we keep going and down the line we end up breaking up and both of us have wasted our time?
Exactly. And I would say, to add to that, sometimes you might need to just make either a mental note, if you can remember, or write it down what that person said. Because a lot of times in defense, they'll come back and be like, well, what'd I say?
Mm-hmm.
How did I criticize you? And now it's on you to either remember what they said to you, and if you don't remember what they said, they're gonna be like, well, you can't name nothing. You can't name nothing.
100%.
So either you address it right when it happens, or if you're not ready to talk about it, then write it down, and so that you can remember, okay, this is what was said and how you felt when they said it.
Or whip out that doggone phone and start recording they behind.
Recording.
Like, you ain't, all right, what'd I say? Well, let me see. That. Here you go.
We always talk about recording, man. I'm telling you. Listen.
Yeah, you
camera don't lie.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. Right now, I'm telling you right now, he does the exact same thing to me. I tell him something 2-3 times. You ain't tell me that, bruh.
Ain't got no proof,
bruh. And finally, certainly not least, and certainly not all, if you are letting your partner treat you like a doormat, you're the problem. Because you have to ask yourself, what is in me that needs healing that I am allowing this person to treat me like hot garbage? Okay? All right? So what I would say to you, seek healing immediately so that you can ultimately find yourself in a relationship that does not exploit your vulnerability but celebrates it.
Yeah. And get around people who have the same mindset as you, who want to do better in life. If you're around people that, aren't giving you encouraging advice or encouraging you to stay in your current situation, you need to get rid of those people in your life.
Yes, indeed.
All right, guys, we're going to leave it right there. It's been fun. If there's something you heard, like, dislike, whatever it was, drop it in the comments box below. We want to hear from you.
Yes, indeed. And if you could, support us at our website, www.urbanwellbred.com.
That's right. And don't forget to like.
And share. And whatever you do. Whatever you do.
Whatsoever.
Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button. Until next time.
Peace.